Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, I've had a lot of my close friends, a lot of my family members, a lot of members from your side of the aisle ask me why there have been thousands and thousands of people protesting every week outside this chamber. What we're about to do in this chamber tonight is one of the main reasons that more than 800 people have been willing to get arrested, to get a permanent record. This conference report eliminates the use of all law enforcement IDs, fireman IDs, EMS IDs, hospital employee IDs, municipality IDs issued by cities, by county governments. But the big one for me is the elimination of the student ID. We're in so many ways telling students we don't want them to participate. We're also eliminating pre-registration for 16 and 17-year-olds. And if I felt this bill was genuinely about voter fraud, I wouldn't be so upset. But every member in this chamber knows that young voters are much more likely to vote Democratic. But Representative Warren pointed out that we've preserved absentee voting. Registered Republicans make up 31% of the electorate, but more than half of the absentee ballots, absentee votes. This is the most pointedly, obviously, politically partisan bill I've ever seen. Voter fraud is 17 times greater in absentee ballots. This bill drastically reduces early voting, eliminates same-day voting. And it says to people whose driver's license, their valid state-issued North Carolina driver's license is expired by even 1 day, you can't vote. But one other thing it does at the same time is it increases the size of the contribution that people can make to our campaigns. And what sense does that make? We're telling voters, we don't want you to participate as much, but we want you to be able to give more money to our political campaigns. After all these changes, all the changes that were made, one final one in the conference report is that it eliminates all the money to educate the public about all these changes. One state that a lot of the proponents pointed to as an example was Florida. Florida spent over $23 million to let the public know about all the changes. North Carolina's bill spends nothing to do it. This is the most radical voter suppression bill in the nation. I urge you to vote no.